Hello, welcome to this new episode of the JustSaying podcast. I am Costa the creator, and I'm here with Tavi and Ash.
Yeah.
And today we're talking about the high value people.
Yes.
High value
of society.
of society.
Yes.
The high value men and the high value women.
Separating from us.
Yeah.
For us mortals.
Leaders of the generation.
Us mere mortals.
Yeah. What's a high value man? You like?
Yeah.
You know?
Everybody just
Or what's a high
throws
value
this term all
individual?
over
Hey,
the
this
place.
term has been like, I hear it a lot.
Everybody just throws it out. Yeah, I'm a high value woman.
I'm a
I
high
want a high
value.
value man, or vice versa, and
Yeah. But you see, I hear it more often with the women
than the men.
than the men.
Uh-huh.
Weirdly, the high value men, they don't really say high value. I don't know. When did we start commoditizing ourselves and having some sort of level to say, in I'm a high value, or I'm a low, I'm a
Yeah.
medium value, or I'm a low value?
I think it's always been there, but maybe it wasn't verbalized. There wasn't a word for it.
Right. So, okay. Isusu kudara.
Yeah.
It's either you were rich,
Yeah. It's
poor.
either you're part of the royal family, or or within the circles of the king or the queen. So that was clear. But then I think when we killed all that
Mm.
and we all became almost equals,
Mm.
then by nature humans then started separating
Yeah, they
the other again.
human beings can't do
Yeah.
without order.
Yeah.
They'll
gotta.
lose their shit.
So a certain clique will hang out at a certain golf club or a certain,
Mm.
and
So what
So
does
there's a
Uncle Juju,
definition.
yeah, what does
There's a-
Uncle or he, they, them say?
he, them, there?
Okay. So there's two.
Yeah.
So the first one that pops up is the high value man is living his best life by living according to his values, taking care of his relationships and doing the next right thing. He's more than a good man, he's a great one.
Oh.
His value doesn't come from his wallet, status, or possessions.
Mm-hmm.
It comes from his commitment to honoring himself and others.
Okay.
I feel like this was written by a woman, but anyway.
Yeah, this was it's a woman.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, it was written by a man
Uh,
who's broke. Yeah, so he was dodging the whole money thing. The woman who straight up go to the money part.
and then
No,
the other one says a high value man is the epitome of masculinity, leadership, charm, and sophistication.
Mm.
He's a man of means and influence, loved by women, revered by men, and moves gallantly through the challenges of life with courage and pride. I think this is the definitions like this are the problem,
Yeah.
because this person does not exist.
There is no
There
such
is
person.
no such person.
I agree.
So you see, those Racho manjas, then you get
Let me also search for high value woman.
yeah, you do
And
that.
then search for maybe traits of a high value man. We've got like a list or something.
Yeah.
Because no, these people don't exist.
Mm.
Because it makes this person like a Superman, like
Yeah.
like Jesus.
Like Neo.
Yeah, like
Okay,
Neo.
so let's see.
Neo couldn't get laid by Trinity. Did he get laid?
Later on.
Later on, right?
But he had to save the fucking world to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So simply put, a high value woman is someone who knows her worth and exudes an energy that goes beyond the physical. I feel like
That's
is
a woke fucker's
exactly
definition.
That's,
And you know how
that's
vague
exactly
that
what I
is?
was about. Exactly.
That's what fucking
That's
vague,
vague.
because everybody says I'm worth something.
Because it's internal.
It's subjective.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Mm.
I am worth something. I am God ordained. I am the Rebecca of what. You
Oh
just how? Now you're quoting Bible verses and shit.
Okay, let me just go through this list. So there's a list. It says 27 traits of high value
Yeah.
women that separates her from everyone else.
27.
Yep. So first one, Hansi, she
That's a
loves
woman.
and respects herself deeply.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 2, embraces her femininity.
Same thing.
She knows her worth.
Same thing.
She's sexually confident.
Body count. Defending body count.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
She's happy on her own.
Same as the
Same
previous
thing.
3.
She has a great sense of
Same
humor.
as previous
She
one.
has a clear purpose in
Oh,
life.
yes.
She's self-sufficient.
I can do it all by my own.
Feminist.
But
Yeah,
people,
feminist.
women like to ignore this number 8 one. But anyway,
Mm.
she has a life.
Ah, come on, that's fake.
We all have lives.
We
Guys.
all live lives.
She has high standards.
What are the standards?
She's a woman of kindness.
I thought everybody's supposed to be
She's
kind. man.
emotionally intelligent and stable.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
that one.
We don't
I
have
agree.
lots of those. Though.
Mm.
Yeah, but I agree.
She
with that
doesn't put up with lies and dramas.
one.
From who?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes, from who exactly? You know.
She commits to personal growth.
Yes. Yes, I agree with that one.
She keeps going on.
Mm.
She sets healthy boundaries in all areas of
I
her life.
agree with that one.
She's self-aware and empathetic.
Yes.
Empathetic.
Yes.
Mhm.
She knows how to manage expectations.
Yes.
She has a
Yes.
class. She has class and sexiness.
Isn't that the same as being
The
sexually
other-
confident?
I don't know now.
You know,
She takes care of herself.
that's the same as health, taking care of your health.
She embraces her vulnerability.
Mm-mm.
She has a strong sense of self-expression. She's
No.
grounded in maturity.
Okay, I like that one.
She lives a life of integrity.
Yes. Yes.
She never chases men.
Yeah. Okay.
She sparkles and shines. She has strong self-esteem.
Yes.
I feel like this was written by a woke activist.
yes.
Woke to vist for
A
sure.
activist for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have the?
What about men?
Okay.
It's too long.
Okay. 27 lists. Okay. Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Let me ask this question.
Yeah.
High value to who? Are we saying in comparison to men and women? Are you saying when you're saying I'm a
Yeah.
high value man? Are you saying I'm a high value man in that I am desirable to women? That my value then goes up, or the other way around? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's lots of low or high value men depending on
Context.
who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this guy could be a billionaire,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's high value in net worth,
Uh-huh.
but his company is killing the environment.
Yes.
What's high value
And
about
he's a
that?
dick.
Well, I don't know, but
You get what I'm saying? The
'cause-
context is
Yeah.
it's very
To
important.
the community, can you actually say?
Your high value. So, because also, if you look at, I know there's a tribe in Kenya
Mm.
where these women, they wear like these rings around,
around
their
the
necks.
neck. Yeah.
And you have one where it's like covering the whole neck, and the whole point is to like
So
Yes.
the more you have, the more body count.
no, like
No.
the longer
Okay.
the longer neck you have, the
The
more,
more
desirable.
desirable you are.
So
Oh.
in that
Yeah.
community, it's like high value.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So if
But-
your ass has got a long ass neck,
My family has
check
got
up the
short
engage.
people, so
Yeah.
You see, and then the other thing is, if you go in the hip hop community, like nyash is a
Mm.
high value.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see, but if someone's got nyash, then
Mm.
ane value.
Uneval, exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
So you see, this value thing actually changes with the seasons.
I think it changes.
Because I remember back in the day, in the same hip hop community, if you could rhyme
Yeah, yeah.
and had a storyteller,
Yeah.
you're the baddest.
You're the best.
You're the highest value
Yeah.
dude. Your Nas's, your Biggies, those
Yeah,
people who used to tell
Rakim.
stories. Now, if you go,
No, if you make more money,
yeah,
it doesn't matter whether you're a soldier boy or whatever.
if you make
You're
more money,
high value.
you're high value hip hop star.
Yes, you're the best.
You're the best because you're making more money. So they've monetized it, and
Yeah, it's strange. Like for example, in one breath, someone will say Michelle Obama is a high value woman, and in the same breath,
they say
Cardi B.
in the same breath they say Beyonce.
Yeah.
Same breath,
and some
Oprah
and
Winfrey.
You say Oprah Winfrey, then you say Kim Kardashian, who we've all seen her. Thing is,
Yeah.
then some OnlyFans superstar
Yeah.
who's now broken records. Where there's this Arab chick, what's her name? Something
Mia
Khalifa. Mia
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Mia-
Khalifa. It's also high value,
So
and it's debatable.
it is debatable.
You know, I ain't throwing shade at any of them, but
Nah,
you get
yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah. So okay, but for the male perspective, is it not clearer?
For the male perspective, I think it's clearer.
It's,
why
it's,
do you say that?
it's money and
Che-
achievement based.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Money, achievement. There is
Achievement.
a certain command in the community that you have. That's why somebody like Strive.
But you look, the community is fickle also.
No, it is
Because
fickle.
the thing is, there are some people who are looked at depending on the time in history. They are looked at as Vanwasiribo, like, people, pariahs. But then when you look back in history, they are like the people who led positive change that people begin to enjoy. But at the time when they're going through whatever they're going through, they're not high value. They're not described as high
Like
value.
Bill Cosby.
They're probably described as like an undesirable one. So that, to me, I think the whole term and the whole thing is flawed. The whole idea is flawed.
Of what? Of high value?
Yes.
And
Maybe, but
okay. The problem is you can't.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's at the end of the day?
You got me there.
What's the purpose of if you cannot quantify a high value man? Is it what do we when we say high value versus high value man? Is it to justify why we were certain people or why we'll deal with certain people or whatever? Is that why it's for?
It's to manufacture simps. Let me explain.
Okay. I'm listening. I am listening
Look,
tentatively.
I think it's like once you put all these lists, it's like something to desire, something to attain. Because the other thing is, as men, sometimes, generally, the degree to which we desire this differs. But I think to some extent, each man needs status. Because status means different things to different people.
Yeah.
And once that list is there to say you have to be financially this, you have to be fair.
If you tick those boxes,
Yes.
then automatically you fit into this
Yes.
world.
Yes, and then automatically it means, I think even in the definition that they wrote there, it means that women will desire you and etc. Yet,
and the whole life goals become about the women desiring you,
Yes.
and not
That's
you
what I mean.
achieving.
yes. So for me, so I'm
What you
saying
wanna
that
achieve.
it's
what I meant
more
to-
about manufacturing simps, because honestly speaking, being a man, like a real man, I feel like
Is high value now.
means
My
that
dad is a high value
you
man.
may have to do difficult things and make unpopular decisions that people may not even understand for years.
Yeah.
And some people might go on and even die and not even understand
Why you did what you did.
why you did what you did or made the sacrifices you made. For me, I wouldn't use the word high value, but I regard that as something that's very valuable.
Yeah.
You see, but when we then go
Into textbook
this
definitions.
wokeism and
Yeah. What they've done is
Flip, just
reduce
the way I've been seeing the whole high value theory, just throwing it out.
Nah, it's out of the window because at the end of the day, the high value it depends. Like I said, it depends on your value system as well.
Right?
It does, because for instance, I cannot as much as I want to do it, and I want to do it so vehemently.
yeah.
I cannot rubbish these lighties' sense of value. It's for them.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I think to some extent it's needed because there's a saying. I think I heard it on Joe Rogan's podcast where he said, "Tough times make tough men."
Yes.
And
Easy time make easy. Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
remember that.
and I feel like
yeah.
we're raising. There's a whole generation of simps and people who
Weak-ass
may not
motherfuckers.
be unable to make difficult decisions because of all in the name of being inclusive and
But they are our creation. Let's be real.
I guess
They
that's
are
another
creation.
discussion.
They are our creation. We
No, we're
did that
solely
to
to
them.
blame. We did that.
We did that to them. They feel
Now,
entitled
we did
because
that.
we gave them that
We did
platform
that.
to
We
do
didn't
that
whoop
shit.
their asses.
We should whoop their asses.
Should whoop
Yeah.
their asses.
So for me, like,
But every generation blames the last. That's not going to end.
but this is bad though.
Do you think think about it this way? Do you think the 60s Balis,
Uh-huh.
when they saw the 70s lighties coming out, they thought the world was going to end?
Yeah.
With those pill popping
Yeah, the
6
cocaine
70s.
generation.
My way. Why to find my way? This world is
End
ended.
of the world.
Yeah.
I guess.
No,
guess. I guess.
It's always bad. It's
I
always
guess.
bad from the last, but we are
You know
seeing it. We are lucky to have consciously looked at the generations as they have.
But
come.
you know what? I feel like this whole high value thing is one thing that's contributing to high suicide
yes,
rate
because people
and
are,
unhappiness in women.
unhappiness.
Because who's setting these standards?
Yeah.
Who sat down and said, if you don't have A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
you don't
not-
have value? Because if you're not on that list, it means you have no value. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
let me be
If
honest.
you don't play golf, or
Let
if
me
you
be
don't
honest with
do
you.
this or you don't do that.
Let me be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I'll be blunt
Yeah.
with you. It's us,
Okay, explain.
advertisers,
Okay.
creatives.
Ah.
We've done it to them. Let me tell you, we sell this idea, this dream, that you need to be a certain way.
You need to have Balenciaga
You
flip.
have to, if you don't have Balenciaga flip flops, then you're not a dude.
Yeah.
You're not a person. It's Kanye spoke about it, Ragiga, but obviously he contradicts himself sometimes.
Yeah.
It's the nature of a creative, but he's perpetuating what he talks about. But at the end of the day, to be honest, the standards that are being set, now I know. That's why there was a bumper sticker that read, the first the first people going to hell are lawyers and advertisers. Because we influence quite a lot.
We influence quite a lot.
We influence quite a lot because the imagery,
But
the
you're so right, eh?
imagery, the
In another era, Bill Cosby was a high value man.
imagine that.
In another
That nigga.
era, he's giving chicks pills. In another era, in another environment, maybe in the Arab states,
Yeah.
a sheikh or some king is high value. In Swaziland,
Yeah.
somebody who attains something else. In America, somebody else. Then,
In Dotito
yeah,
or anywhere else in this country,
Yeah.
the more cows you got.
yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter what you look
It
like,
doesn't matter what you look
It
like.
doesn't
It doesn't
matter
matter how you speak.
how you speak.
You
You got 40 cows.
Yes.
Everyone else has got one cow.
maybe the bigger,
You're
your-
the highest
yeah.
value.
maybe the
Yeah.
bigger your tummy.
Oh, that's another one.
you
There's
know,
a tribe, by the way.
There's a tribe actually says
They-
the bigger the tummy.
Bigger the tummy, the better you
Yeah.
are. Yeah, but it's just
have
talking
a-
about
Dr.
six-packs.
Google will tell you that somebody who knows got a certain
Six-
health.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, six-pack,
And
and
then
you gotta be.
I like his point about the Sims.
Mm.
Somebody like Nick Cannon,
Yeah.
who's a high achiever,
Yeah.
in my view,
Mm.
who's, in my view, is actually clean, as in like he actually motivates a community the way I value
Yes.
how a celebrity or somebody of his stature should represent us. And he's got 7 kids, 7 baby mamas or whatever.
Mm.
Because of the new society, he's not seen as high value.
Yeah.
Whereas somebody like Obama or
Mm.
Will Smith would then be seen as, because he wears a suit and he speaks in a certain way. But this guy is more of a man and takes care of his kids
Mm.
than these other guys.
Mm.
And I think, let me bring it back home for me personally. I think this year, at some point, I realized that I was looking down on some of the things that I did, like aspects of my work, because in my mind I'm like, no, a high value person doesn't do this, or
Oh, right.
I should be doing this by now. I should be.
That's
But then I realized, but wait a minute, it's my life. I'm not living someone else's life.
Standards,
This
bruh.
is my life. These are things that I enjoy,
Mm.
and I can't despise who I am and the things that I
Mm.
enjoy doing based off someone else. And the funny thing is, I had a conversation with someone, and they were telling me about how many properties that are like rental properties
Mm.
within the Brook. Like, I was shocked.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like
it's a big number.
like how many people are actually renting,
Mm.
you know, and the kind of lifestyle they
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
They would make an impression that you actually feel like, okay, what am I even doing with
Yeah.
my
You,
life?
you feel like you
Yeah,
and
I
then
only
you-
found that recently too. Even renting cars, eh?
Yes.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
Renting
You-
all
where-
these Lambos that we keep seeing in the streets. Some guys are just actually
Renting. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you no pinda pressure.
You're
boss.
making life
Yeah.
decisions, and you're
making life decisions based on
I watched this other interview.
on a simulation.
Rick Ross was saying that he actually has been making shitload of money from renting out his
Yes,
his car ports and stuff.
and
You know,
his ranch,
Yeah,
part of his ranch.
A guy will come and pay 50,000 to be in his house for a week with his cars, just so that he can do Instagram reels and all that stuff of him in this fancy Beverly Hills apartment.
I guess it's another opportunity
You
for
know?
business, eh?
yeah.
Capitalize on these Sims.
Capitalize on this.
Yo, if you want to leave your money here, leave it here.
But you're right about the whole Sims thing, man. Because I had fallen into this high value thing. I'd actually then now when you're reading it through, and there's also a part about body count. They also disqualify men with
A high body
body
count.
count. So clearly, this was written by somebody who
Yeah.
wants a simp.
Agenda.
Yes.
There's an agenda. So like
'Cause-
a high value man does not chase women.
Oh yeah. Okay. But whose definition of
Whose
that?
definition of that?
What are you talking
So
about?
if
You
a
can't say
high
King
value
Swat is
man
not
can't
high
chase a woman, and a
Yeah,
high
you-
value woman can't chase a man.
We'll go. so
Hitting,
the middle owns are the ones that are going to be smashing each other.
yeah.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You gave an example. So King Swat is not a high value man.
Yeah. He's not seen as,
So
according to
technically-
this guy, technically.
So this is all subjective in a way.
Yeah.
Because when you look at it,
Also, when you look at the definitions,
Yeah.
and it's all very subjective. It's very subjective. It's
Yeah,
like
it is.
someone's opinion.
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone's
But then
opinion. It's like how someone's opinion on democracy and stuff like that. All that crap.
But then a person who does these things and puts these things across will say that we are not high value men because
This
we,
is why
this is why
Yeah, this is why.
we're comfortable.
we're comfortable
We're
within our own.
comfortable within our own. We are these hippie creatives walking around in shorts and
Flip flops.
flip flops, and we say, "No, I don't have to have $1 million in my account to be
But
happy."
you know what? More power to you guys for actually making men who don't have the enough confidence to follow you.
Yeah.
Uh,
About you.
Sorry, repeat that.
I said more power to the guys that are peddling this stuff
Uh-huh.
and making money off people,
people.
Yeah.
who don't have self-confidence in themselves.
That's competition for us.
That's cool. You do your thing, my guys. If you don't have that self-awareness, you're going out to my values, not what you say, but what I say.
Yeah.
There's no higher value
and
man than that.
imagine if you could be in sync with your partner and spouse about what you determine as valuable.
Exactly.
Because I feel like a lot of conflict in marriage sometimes is based off value. What do you value? What does she value?
You're so
What do
right,
you
eh?
think is important
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
her? Is like,
Fuck it. This
you
is
know, it's
nonsense.
not a problem.
Mm.
What she thinks is
Body count.
important, it's
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Even money. You know, there's
Money.
some women who will actually tell you, "I'm not here for your money." You know, I'm here because I love you and I want to raise a family. And I
yeah,
wanna
but
do
this also not how can I marry
And-
people. Can I see people? You won't hear people saying things like that.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
well,
That's
guys, let's be real.
it's easier. to
Money
say
makes
certain
things easier in any situation.
Yeah.
Just being
But
maybe
some people then take advantage of that. That I've got $1 million, so I've got a right
you got a right
to
to
do
it.
this and abuse and
When you say
Yeah, but to some extent, if you're providing a certain lifestyle and you know that this person is what they want, surely you should be entitled to certain things. You
I
can't
like-
just chow.
I like that dude. What's his name?
Tate.
No, yeah, Tate. I'm cool with Tate. He gets
Shaddai.
he gets extreme a bit because it then becomes like a 12-year-old boy trying to show
Look,
his muscles.
I feel like the way he talks makes it look like
presentation.
it's his presentation, but his
like
words.
Kanye.
no, I get
Yeah.
him.
It's like
Please
how Kanye
believe me.
speaks.
I fuck with him. I fucks with him. I'm cool with him. I'm just saying that. But I think I'm gonna trait. Can see what I did there? It comes out like anger.
Yes.
It comes out like bitterness.
I get you. Yeah.
Like bitterness. You know what I'm
It comes
saying?
out like he just hates women.
But you see now, Joe Rogan, on the other hand,
Yeah.
says the same things.
Yeah, but in a different demeanor.
The demeanor is different. 'Cause it doesn't come from a place of fuck women. No.
Yeah.
It comes from a place of, you know what? I don't need this.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not gonna go out and bash you. But
Yeah.
when you're in my space, also, I'm a guy. This is who I am. He's self-aware. He doesn't have to shout about it. Now for me, that's an alpha male. You go to alpha. No, I'll go to say they're not beating.
So the other
you.
guy's like a wild dog, just.
They're not beating
Yeah,
you with
yeah,
their alpha
yeah.
maleness. But like if he comes in this room, everybody shuts the fuck up.
Yeah.
Regardless, he doesn't have to shout to make you shut up.
Yeah.
That's Joe Rogan for you. Yeah. So yeah, I was on the train of thought. I don't know where I put it, but I think
we can call it.
we can call it.
Yeah.
We can call it.
We can call it.
So this high value thing, it's like, I guess it's a ghost.
It's BS.
It's BS.
According to JS.
Yeah.
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 Your moral standing and your
Yeah, value is
values
subjective.
is
Yeah.
subjective.
Yeah. It's subjective.
Because to some people, 2 goats is enough. To some people, $30 million is
Exactly.
enough. So
Just be
who
the
says
best
what?
you can be and who you wanna be.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not
Do your best in whatever.
exactly.
That's it.
And but don't be controlled by a woman.
San.
Get the husband.
So remember to like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Comment.
Comments.
Yeah.
And when the t-shirts come, buy them.
Buy the
Yes,
merch.
Buy the match.
Buy the merch.
Yeah.
Remember, we're
From
just
Just
saying.
Saying.